Hello and welcome back. This is Michael, and right now we're gonna talk about the carousel or media carousel in the background of our section. Alright, so let's get started. So going back to our topic, so here is the steps on how are we going to do the media carousel for our background. Okay, so the first one is create section flexbox. Go to style tab, select slideshow, and select your images. So this is pretty similar to what we have done the other topic. Okay, so I'm gonna show you right now. So let's see. So going back to our website, so right here I'm still in our page, the home page. So you have to edit it again with Elementor and make sure that you have uploaded the correct images that I have given you the last time. And right now this is what we have done in the previous topic. So what I'm going to do now is show you how I'm going to do it, and just watch first and see after I have demonstrated, so you can follow what I've done. Alright, so I'm gonna proceed to our section. I'm gonna click this one. Okay, so as you can see, and I'm gonna go ahead to our style, but I'm gonna show you first the settings that I've just made so that you would know if we have similar settings with our section. Okay, so here is the values, as you can see, and then I'm gonna proceed to our style and check for the settings. You might get confused along the way. Okay, so I'm gonna click the advanced so that you will know what did I do and what is the settings that I have right now, so we could have similar output. Okay, so I'm gonna proceed to style, and I'm gonna select, if I hover right here, you will see that there is this gradient, or the first one is classic, gradient, video, and then the next one is this slideshow. So I'm gonna select the slideshow there, and as you can see, my background just vanished, so it's no more there. So what I'm going to do now is click this add image. The text is very small, so I'm gonna select this one, and I'm gonna hit the control button in my keyboard, on my keyboard, and as you can see, I have 3 images with check. Okay, so I have selected 3 images, so I'm gonna select the create a new gallery. Okay, and then the next one, you can arrange this accordingly on your desired sequence. So I'm gonna click the insert gallery right here. Alright, so right there, I'm gonna publish first so that I could save my work. And then as you can see, the background should change. Okay, so you can set the time by selecting this duration. Okay, so right here, the duration in milliseconds, so we have the value of 5,000. This means that the 5,000 is equivalent to 5 seconds. Okay, so if you want to change the time, so just click the up or down, but it will take you longer, so I'm gonna put the value to 7. Okay, and that would make the carousel or the slideshow to move every 7th of the second. Alright, so there. And if you want to change the transition, and the transition duration, this means that how or the time in relation to the transition. When we say transition, the change of the image, that is the transition. Whenever you change the value right here, if you change this value to a minute, a second, then the transition of the images, or the let's say transformation, yes, it will take a 1 second, right? So right here I'm gonna select the let's see, slide right. Let's check what will happen. So the yes, the transition will take place after 7 seconds. So I'm gonna put this back on 5 seconds, because 7 seconds is very long for the user. Okay, so whenever a user visits your website, then and he or she has only a few seconds to check whatever is in your website. So you have to make the things available to the user less than a minute. Okay, so she or he can browse your website in less than a minute. So you have to show everything right away. Okay, so right here I have set the background size to default, but of course you can change it to auto if you like. But as you can see, there is the repeat effect. So let's see. Okay, so let's check the cover. So this one is good. Cover, contain. Okay, so there is the repeat of the message, or sorry, the image. And as you can see, we also have here the lazy load right here, but I'm gonna put this back to default so that we will have the default value for our images. All right, so Ken's Burns effect. So what is this? Ken Burns effect. So if I would check this one, as you can see, the image started to zoom in. Okay, so this is also good animation if you wanted to have more robust, or let's say interactive, or let's say a live website. So this would give you a additional animation. Okay, please take note that if you're going to do this, make sure that your images is optimized. The size of your images should be optimized. So I'm gonna hit the publish first so that we can save our changes, and I'm gonna go back to our media library. Okay, so I have opened the media library already. If in case you haven't opened yours, you just click the media tab here on the left. So I'm gonna click that, and it will show you every images you have. Okay, so right now if I click this one, you will see the size. Okay, the dimension is 1200 by 480 pixels. Okay, so this is the ideal size for banners. Banners are used double N. This is double N, banners. Okay, so banners are used to make the images have the most of the space of your website or your web page. Okay, so right there, as you can see, we have the effect of slide right. Okay, if you want to change that, just go back to the transition and select whatever you like. So I'm gonna use the fade one because this one looks cool for me, but of course you can always do your thing. All right, I'm gonna hit publish, and I think this will help us build a customized website by using free versions of plugin the Elementor. All right, so let's try and check the actual page. So right here, I've just opened the incognito and I just type the localhost public HTML and reload. So you may be able to see now the changes that we have made with our design. All right, so later I'm gonna show you how to make this button animate whenever you hover over the button. Maybe right now I'm gonna show you right now, so that you would have the idea how to do this, how to animate the button. So I'm gonna click the element, click here, and go to the style and look for the hover. Okay, right here. Okay, so hover and just select the hover animation right here. Hover animation, you should see it there. And I'm gonna select the grow. Okay, so whenever I hover my mouse over the button, so it will have the animation of grow. Okay, you can select also whatever you like. You can try them out and see what fits your design. Okay, so I'm gonna put this to, I think, Bob. I would select Bob. Okay, I hope you can see the text is very small. I could not adjust anymore the text and the sizes because it will affect the size of our website. Okay, so right now I'm gonna go ahead to my incognito window and gonna reload the page, and as you can see now it's bobbing up, bob. Okay, so I think the grow effect is much better than this one. Okay, all right, so you can try it and see for yourself. All right, so I'm gonna finish this topic and head over to our next lesson. Goodbye.